Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 79. Woo! Now, Dirt's upset. Dirt goes, I'm going to stay on camera for a minute or two because he said everybody in the chat is blaming him for what was it? Dirt? Just to remind the good people, why are we late for play?
It ain't my fault.
But you said you would go to the barbers to get your beard nice and trimmed and that. Look at that shit, guys. Look at that shit.
Are you still trying to blame me for this?
Of course.
It was Sean's fault, y'all. It's not my fault.
See that? I'm innocent. But anyway, guys, welcome to TTS and I got the homie Durt Griggity. What's going on, killer?
What's up, my man?
Good.
Making us late and everything.
They call you Charles Barkley. What the fuck's that about?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. What's going on with that?
Disrespectful, man. I'm gonna take my damn camera off, man. Man, they too disrespectful, Sean. I can't deal with this.
Oh, look at you made them upset play. But what is going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing good, man. Another week of talking that shit play. Another week of talking that shit.
I see Joey talking shit, but he said he couldn't see me.
Oh,
Come on,
shit.
Joey. I had the lights on.
He really said that.
Come on, man.
I can't believe you. Dad, what do you want to say to your WBG brother, first of all, before we get into it?
Joey, you know what? We used to be cool. But you know, you're constantly taking shots at me, and I don't appreciate it, Joey. So
Anyway, guys,
I couldn't find it, bro. I was looking at the same spot on my video.
Yeah, but anyway, let me give a shout out to the TTS family members, man. Started with SP, Ray, Eternal Shaddai, A. Rodimus, Dragon's Blade 79, Joey Kraken, Lighten Money, The Blue One, Caribbean Hybrid, Z Black Rider, Mr. Eldrick, Chia Walker, Hector the Macho Man, Elizabeth, Emmanuel
Elizabeth.
I was watching like a funny video clip, him like talking to his kids and that, and the way he talks is hilarious, bro. Ritz said a coup, Javier over there, 2-man 55, Jigai J, Amma Al Kafaji, G Stealth, The Angry Therapist, Jim Rap Bastard Ryan, Hassan Abu Zaid, Maurice Branch, Kendrick Starr, Wake the motherfucking click, Dick Briggity, Chill Carlos, Ben X Boken, and the awesome Justin March, man. Shout out to the TTS family members, man. And shout out to you guys in the chat. I know it's a bit early this time, but it's going to happen because the next few weeks is going to be crazy there, but we'll talk about it after the show. You know, but there, listen to me play. Before we get into the first topic, man, why are we doing the show early for?
Well, we're doing a show early because I gotta go.
That's it. Explanation is done. It's explained itself. Anyway, then let's crack onto the first topic, player. Now let's talk about Brad Smith. You know, he used to be a lawyer, but now he's vice president or whatever the fuck he is in Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
And we know this FTC deal now. It seems that the EU's coming around. CMA seems to be okay as well. We've seen some leaks or documents or people, maybe it might be bullshit this, but they're kind of approving it. They're okay with some of the things. But Brad Smith, he wanted to build a case. And I dare imagine you are Brad Smith. We call you Blacksmith in this case. Now listen, player. You are here trying to make a case that, listen, everybody cares about Call of Duty. This one game, Call of Duty, and the other side of the competition is Sony. This is the game they keep talking about. None of our studios can compete against a game like Call of Duty. None of our studios can make a game like Call of Duty or rival Call of Duty. But people are upset. FTC is worried about competition. Worried about what Microsoft is going to do in the future. Will they take that game away? Will they take over the market in multiple divisions? If it's cloud, console, streaming, you name it. But then imagine you wanted to explain yourself, propose a deal. We've seen tweets come out about Nintendo 10 years Call of Duty, Steam. Gabe came out and goes, listen, we don't need a contract. Microsoft will follow through. They always done the shit. They always proven and always stuck by their words that if they're going to do something, they'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine you going there to the FTC, knocking on Lena Khan's door, trying to prove your case. Like, listen, guys, hear us out. Just hear us out. Here's a case we want to talk about. You worked you got all your notes. You go down to Washington D.C. there, and imagine they don't even you walk up to the front door there, and just imagine this there. They said, you know what? We don't want to hear your shit. We don't care about what notes or what case, whatever you want to put on paper. We're just gonna sue your black ass. Imagine that shit there. You walking up there trying to at least hear us out. At least hear us out. Come on, play. But Lena Connor and the FTC team said, you know what? Kiss my ass. We don't want to hear shit. We see you in fucking court. How would you feel, player, if they didn't even give you a chance to explain yourself what this deal is gonna do?
I will be upset. Like, really? You're not going to even listen? It's like Xbox. No, they have some evidence, proof that. Listen, man. They're trying to say, look, man, we're trying to negotiate. You guys want us to give concessions. You guys want us to do this. We're showing you guys we're not going to take Call of Duty away from PlayStation. Actually, we're going to add Nintendo and Steam to this. We're showing you guys that we're willing to play ball. And they don't even want to talk to them, Sean. Like, we always use the analogy. I remember Joey used an analogy like a few weeks ago about divorce. I've been through a divorce. The shit is rough, right?
Yeah.
But just imagine you're telling, your ex-wife, look, I will give you the house. I will give you the dogs. I'll pay alimony. I'll pay child support. That's, and like she go to the table and say, you know what? I don't give a shit. That's not enough. And when you try to go to the table to negotiate some more shit, no, I don't even want to talk to you. Bitch. Like, just imagine that. Just imagine that, bro. You're trying to give them everything you can to get this deal approved, to make everything a smooth transition. And they're like, we don't want to talk to you assholes. Block, like, sue them. Wait. So y'all going to sue without even talking to us to see what we're going to offer? Really?
Facts.
That's some whole ass shit, man.
100%. I agree with you. Imagine that you're building your case. At least hear us out about the deal. What we're gonna put on the table. We are the one that's gonna spend $70 billion. At least let us propose something to the table. But as soon as you walk up to the front door, they don't even open the door. They don't want to hear you out.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That to me, though. Like everybody talk. This is more than the gaming thing. They just want to make it. Maybe like this administration want to prove a point that you big boys, if you ban something like if it's 10 billion, 50 billion, $70 billion and that, don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park. We're gonna come and sue your ass. That's the way it seems like to me, play. And there's a video, Brad Smith. I'm not sure if you've seen it there.
Yeah.
Talking about this.
I got it up.
Have you got it? You go for it, bro. You go for it.
Oh, you got it up? Or you want me to do it?
You go for it. I had it as well, but you go for it. Now,
guys,
shit. This clip is 2 minutes long, and he talks about what went down when he pulled up to Washington D.C. Player. Crazy.
You piece of shit.
We're the small entrant. They have.
Can you hear everything?
Yeah, bro. It sounds good.
They have 286 exclusive titles. We have 59.
Oh shit!
We need some more first-party games in order to be a healthier and stronger competitor. And we need to do it, of course, in a way that doesn't impede competition along the way. All of these concerns have basically focused on one title, a great title, the game Call of Duty. But we've said we're prepared to commit contractually. We're prepared to commit under a consent decree or an undertaking that will be available for Sony on comparable terms to Xbox for the next decade. So I look at this and say, this will be good for competition, and we have a solution to the one problem that seems to bother people the most. And my only real complaint or concern, if you will, about where we are in Washington, D.C., is that we had the Federal Trade Commission vote to block this without giving us even a single meeting at which to sit down with the FTC staff and talk about the consent decree proposal and solution we had put on the table. I don't think that is appropriate. I don't think that's right. I don't think we should have governments rejecting potential solutions without at least first having a real conversation about them. That's not a recipe that will advance competition.
So what happens next then?
Well, we have a process in Washington, D.C., and it's called lawyers get to go argue before a judge under the law, an administrative law judge. And this still goes forward in other countries.
Right.
It has a long ways to go. We'll see. Look, nobody ever has a crystal ball in which you can predict the future with 100% certainty. But when I look at what this acquisition will bring, I think it will bring good things to the marketplace. It will definitely be good, in our view, for people who develop games, consumers who play games. That's, after all, the real focus of what competition law is all about.
Anticipating the deal to go through in 2023, or?
Well, we have a period of time. We originally said, when we announced this in January of this year, 2022, that we were looking at it in 2023, and that's still the way we look at it.
All righty. He's saying
Alrighty.
it's still expecting it to close in 2023, but he's absolutely right. Listen, man, we're not lawyers or nothing like that, obviously, but we know what's wrong or what's right. Even in real life, bro, if you and somebody's talking, working on a deal or trying to work on a deal, and they won't even listen to what the hell you're offering or listen to you, like what? But you still want to make a decision. That's bullshit. The FTC flat out said we're going to block or try to block this acquisition without even sitting down and talking to Microsoft. How fair is that? That's not fair at all. That's not fair at all. You know, just imagine your job, Sean. You're looking for a promotion.
Yeah.
Your job is like, oh, fuck you. But you're like, listen, I can offer this. I can do this. Can we negotiate? Do you guys want to sit down and give me a chance? Fuck you, Sean. No promotion for you. Damn, really? That ain't fair. That's not fair, you know. You guys are going to sue me or fire me or whatever without even talking to me or giving me a legit reason. What's the reason they're blocking? They're trying to block. They're suing to block. What's the reason? They say, we want to make sure there's competition. He just told you PlayStation has way more exclusives than Xbox. Xbox is trying to compete. But at the same time, they're still going to let Call of Duty remain on the PlayStation for a decade. How is that fair? And ponies will argue, oh, look, Xbox is dog shit. Ha, 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 ha. They have no exclusives. Listen, man, I can't think of anybody in this community that's a content creator that will sit here and lie and say Xbox has more exclusives than PlayStation. We've never said that. I know I haven't.
Yeah.
I've never said Xbox had better exclusives than PlayStation. I've never said that. I just like Xbox better than PlayStation. So what they're saying is the truth. PlayStation does have more exclusives. Brad Smith said, we're trying to get better. We're trying to compete. We're trying to add to the Xbox first party. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to compete. He's saying, yo, we're losing at the moment. We're trying to compete. But they don't want us to compete. That's bullshit. They're not even willing to talk to us. Sean, that is BS, bro. In any way you look at it, that's absolute BS.
Yeah, man, you're 100% right. There's so much.
Look at Zing. Zing, you're a bot of epic proportions, bro. That's subjective. You know, I love Xbox, but you know, that's subjective what you're saying, Zing.
It depends on what's going on, like what type of games it is. But like they're proposing this. They talk about them. First of all, I'm sure you've seen some guys in the chat as well. You've seen how they put Nintendo out there. They put them to the side there. Nintendo doesn't count in this high performance console.
Sony throwing them under the bus, yeah.
Straight up, they don't count. It doesn't make a difference. Call of Duty going to that platform does not make a difference. Sony has put that out there. Nintendo doesn't count anymore. And when you want to talk about the market share, if you take exclude Nintendo, and Sony has said this, if they want to exclude Nintendo, if you look at it now, bro, PlayStation has 70% of the global market then, while Xbox has 30%. If Sony is excluding Nintendo, saying they don't mean shit.
That's pretty much what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. So, okay, Brad Smith came and said, right, you want to play that gameplay? You are saying that Nintendo doesn't count. Okay, then. Now, let's take Nintendo out of the equation. You have 70% of the global market, whilst Xbox has 30%. That's a big gap, bro.
Yeah.
If it was like 50, 60 fair plays. But that's a big gap in my opinion. And Sony's out here trying to block the deal, and obviously fair players, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Xbox gonna come and say, yeah, we'll do what we have to do. But FTC actually coming out, not even giving them a chance, not even coming to the meeting, not even like propose some sort of like concessions, whatever. They don't want to hear it.
They
And
don't
then
want to
on
hear
top
it,
of that, we seen how like the EU was I think the FTC just did this yesterday, I believe. But the EU said, "Oh, people, here's our email. Submit. Why should the deal go through, or why should we block the deal?" You seen this shit? Like these guys have no idea when it comes to the gaming market. They're just looking at certain things, or it's a big tech. Let's block the shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the gaming space, they don't know. They don't even have a clue anymore, player.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Listen, man, I'm annoyed by this shit. This is not fair to me, bro. Like, come on. As soon as Xbox tried to be the behemoth that people wanted them to be, they're being this aggressive $1 trillion company that people wanted them to be. As soon as that happens, they're trying to stop every fucking thing. That's bullshit to me, dog. That's just bullshit. Xbox have to offer all of this shit. Here, you can keep the game for 10 years. Shy, there's no doubt in my mind. If all of this shit, if Xbox did not have to do all of this shit, they would have kept Call of Duty exclusive, bro. I really truly believe that.
100%.
They would have said, yo, nigga, this shit is ours. It's in Game Pass. Take that bitch off of PlayStation. I really feel that way. They would have probably kept Warzone on PlayStation, but they would have made COD exclusive. I'm telling you, I really feel that way, but they can't. They have to show that, you know, I guess, you know, that they don't want to have a monopoly. I don't know what, but they have to do this. The FTC, CMA, EU, they're putting all this pressure on them. You notice all of the other regulators have no problem with this shit. They've already got several approvals from other regulators. But these three in particular, FTC, CMA, EU, these are the ones that's giving them issues. And it's just bullshit. It's absolute bullshit, bro. And it's pissing me off.
It's pissing me off because obviously we want the deal to get done, or because we're gonna be talking about this for the next 6 to 8 months again, probably the way it's looking.
Yeah,
we were all hoping Xbox, they said by June, and if it doesn't happen by June, I think they got to pay up to like 2 billion or 3 billion if it fails or some shit.
Yeah,
they got to renegotiate. Sorry, they got to renegotiate. But if the deal fails, they got to pay the money or some shit, man. And
I still think it's gonna be done by June, Sean. Before June 20. I really feel that way because if you look at all of these former FTC employees, former commissioners, they're like, yo, what the fuck are the FTC doing? I saw one guy just said it's nutty. What they're doing now is nutty. Like, it's stupid. They have no case. Everybody's telling them they have no case. In my opinion, I can obviously be wrong, but I think they're going to settle on some shit, bro. The FTC eventually is going to sit down and talk to Xbox. The same thing with the CMA and the EU. They're going to sit down and talk, and they're going to eventually come up with something. And I think that will be done before June 2023.
Yeah, let me just share this as well. And I know like the EU's talking about protecting like consumers, customers. We're talking about these developers as well. And what Joy just mentioned in the chat as well, it's political, and you know, because Microsoft is a giant tech, they're trying to prove a point. You can't come into the market, even though they don't know shit about the market. They're just trying to say, listen, you can't come and bully your way around into like any market or buy shit up. And that's what they're trying to prove. And you talked about this, you just brought up just a couple of seconds ago. The former FTC was like, yo, what the fuck is going on with these dudes?
Yeah.
Are they really going to challenge this?
Right. Everybody's saying they have no case.
Like, are you on drugs or some shit? You're going to challenge this? You're going to lose this? And I think every one of the former FTC and whoever like deals with that type of work, who knows the in and outs, I'm pretty sure they're like 99% of them said, you know, they're gonna lose the case. So what? They're just prolonging it. And on top of that, Microsoft's original plan was several years because they don't want to be locked in. Because I actually do believe that they would have honored the contracts. They might have released one more game in 2026, for example, if they're doing biannual now.
Right.
And the next gen, that shit would have been exclusive.
Absolutely, bro.
That was the target. In
Yep.
my opinion, that was the original plan to shift people over.
I agree.
But now they put 10 years on Nintendo, 10 years on Steam. Steam was cool about it.
Mhm.
Now PlayStation. Now I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Like, are they gonna? If they win in court, I know this is the FTC court as well at the moment. So if they win in court, and I'm sure some guys might have looked into this even further as well. Do they have to honor them 10 years then? Like, what is it like? Like,
Mhm.
do you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Well, if Sony doesn't accept it, they ain't got to honor shit. Sony is the only ones that haven't accepted, Sean. They haven't accepted it.
do you know, like the FTC, like they don't want the 10 years. They said they haven't commented on the 10 years. And if this shit happens, they say like it doesn't go through. Like, I mean, Microsoft wins the case, and they don't have no concessions. Later on, I'm just wondering, can Sony go, oh, look, FTC, look what they did. They're not putting the game on. Can Microsoft could say, like, listen, we give you 10 years. You said you don't want that shit.
Yeah,
we're
they can
taking
take that shit off the table.
So I wonder if FTC can come back like, oh, Microsoft, you promised and that. Microsoft probably could say, we offered them 10 years, but they didn't want it.
Bro,
So we're
if
taking that shit. I wonder if they could do
Xbox
something like that.
if Xbox offered it and PlayStation said no, that's it. What they said no. They said no. Nintendo said yes. Steam said yes. We trust you. If PlayStation says no, they say no, bro. You kind of, I mean, they were like, what else could they do? What you want, a 12-year, a 15-year? This shit is stupid, man. It's crazy at this point. Bro, when Xbox originally offered 3-year deal, I think that was going to be it. Like you
100%.
said, bro, that was going to be it. But it's just like, they have to do this at this point. Okay, fine. We'll keep the shit multi-platform. But it's still like, it just doesn't, that's not enough. Especially when it comes to PlayStation. PlayStation is literally the only people against this, the only publisher in gaming against this. There was also a report that another publisher, they didn't name who because it was redacted, but they were like, yeah, we're okay with Xbox buying Activision Blizzard.
I personally think, do you know who's that? So was it another publisher? They said
they said it was another publisher.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had that shit ready before you get the super chat. I personally think it's either Take-Two, EA, or was it? I don't know. Steam a publisher? No, Steam. I don't know.
No,
Steam
not a publisher.
No, a platform. Like there was EA and maybe someone else. And the reason why EA, 2K maybe, Ubisoft maybe. The reason why someone like EA would be happy, bro, and they trust me, EA would have wanted Call of Duty to go exclusive.
Hell yeah.
Trust me. They would 100%. They would fucking sell their own ass.
Yeah, because PlayStation would have been marketing Battlefield and everything. Hell yeah, they want. Man, are you kidding me? They would love for Call of Duty to go exclusive.
And then why would they love Call of Duty when it's exclusive to one platform?
Oh, you say what?
Why would EA loved it if Call of Duty went to one platform player? Why?
Bruh, they will be on PlayStation nuts. PlayStation, we can be y'all multiplayer game now. Shit, man, you kidding me? They would love that shit. Let me get the super chat. Jim Rat Bastard Ryan with the £5. Look, I've sorted it out with the FTC. By the time they had finished, I knew when some Vaseline would come in handy, my G. I did it for the players. Oh shit.
Talk that shit.
Oh man. That's crazy, bro.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
Let me get this other one. Zodiac with the 2. I just want more games in Game Pass. Absolutely, man. I hope we talk about Game Pass because that High on Life, bro, sleeper. That shit is a sleeper, dog. That shit is.
I still not played that yet.
There's not too many games I straight up laugh my ass off. This is one, bro.
Yo, we need to talk about the Metacritic now, man. That's crazy.
That's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. G Stealth with the 5. Yo, Durt, how you been to a car auction? Maybe Sony lost beating, and that's with her piss. We really don't know what's going on behind the scenes. What the fuck? Wait,
I love G-Style. G-Style's the fucking
Hey man, G-Style. Hey man, I need Adrius to tell me like what the fuck this mean, man.
I love G Stealth, man. He's
Atreus,
the
whatever his
homie,
name
man.
is. I need him
Atreus,
to tell
yeah.
me what's
Fuck
going. I
Atreus,
love G
man.
Stealth, man. I'm still trying to decipher this super chat. Yo, Durt, how you been to a car auction? Have I been to a car auction? Maybe Sony lost betting. Okay, and that's why with her piss.
That's what they pissed.
Maybe that's why they pissed. I got you, G Stealth.
Yeah, we
My
got you,
man.
play.
We got you, bro. Good shit.
Yeah, that shit on WBG, that shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
But like, they're on top of that. You want to protect the developers, and this is America, so the AFL and the CIO. I'm not you. Obviously, you will know more about this. The unions, they want to unionize. Well, ZeniMax is done it, and they support the merger, 100%, and they want Microsoft, they want the Activision Blizzard to be supported as well.
Two biggest unions in the USA.
So them two are the biggest union in the USA for you guys.
Yeah, man, they support it, bro. They support it. I think King Dave was onto something when he said, from Sony's standpoint, it's not about Call of Duty like we think it is. It's about these unions, bro. Sony doesn't want shit to be unionized. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to the 110 up in here.
Yeah,
even on at an earlier time, Sean.
Yeah, some of these guys are still waking up, probably going to work and that. We're definitely talking about next week. There might be WBG times, bro. The next 2 weeks, bro.
Oh shit, for real?
Because of the Christmas, they change the times for the Christmas times, and we'll talk about it, bro. I'll let you know in the case it changes. But
hey, let me say something right quick. I've been leaving member posts for our award show. The first question only got like 40 votes, and I got like 70 members. So where you other 30 pieces of shit at? I need y'all to vote, man. I took the first one down. Now we're on the second one, but the second one is like 100%.
I seen that shit, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, I didn't even read that shit. I looked at it. What was the biggest shock? Boom, Activision.
Yeah, you know that was. Like
that's what I did, bro. That's what I did, bro.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys, if you're members on WBG, go to the community post and the award show. Is it this week coming there? This weekend or next week?
No, probably no. We might have to do it the first WBG in January, really, because I don't know if we're gonna do a show the day after Christmas. Listen, I'm off, so I will do a show the day after Christmas. But there might not be a lot of news. But we could just have some fun and do it then. You know what I'm saying? So the day after Christmas is probably the show we're gonna do. I got to talk to the rest of the fellas to see if they're able to come, like Joey and R&B and Dev and yourself. Well, you don't celebrate Christmas, so it don't fucking matter with you. But like the other fellas, So
yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about it, player.
So,
but honestly,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it. No, I'm gonna say something, but you go for that.
Honest with the two. Shout out to Crap Gas Gaming. Ray was right. Yeah, Gaz been out there being a little ponyfied lately.
Yeah, Gaz was going crazy, man. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah, guys out there being a little ponyfied. I know his bots don't like it, but look, hey, listen, I want these guys to continue being ponyfied so all of your Xbox can come to this channel, my channel and Sean's channel, and enjoy.
But that's the thing, like, guys, when it comes to this, I know so many times we told, like, it's just going to slow down a little bit when it comes to the FTC. It seems that the EU may be coming around now. It seems like there's some points hinting that they're coming around. But FTC is trying to prove a point. Lena Khan is like, guys, if you don't know who Lena Khan is the whole Babylon. that's who she is, player. But any final thing when it comes to this shit, because listen, it's just been it's been a roller coaster. Hearing what Jim Rand's been saying to flying to Brussels, EU and Belgium. Hearing what Sony's trying to say, like, we can't even compete. Then you got the FTC saying, or the EU's coming out saying, yo, they're gonna take over the gaming and that. Who's coming in the gaming subscription service, cloud service? There's no competition. Microsoft is gonna dominate the market. We gotta look at this. Then you see these motherfucking EUs and the CMA asking people on Twitter, send us email. What do you think of this Activision Microsoft deal? CMA did something similar. I mean, the FTC did something similar, I believe, just yesterday, day before. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Really, man? Are they trying their best, like, trying their best to stop this, like when it comes to the CMA, the EU, or the FTC. But the way FTC is moving right now, they seem to be the most aggressive right now and trying to prove a point. And we had like guys tell us that when it comes to the FTC court, they're like 6-0, bro. 0-6, I mean, when it
It's
comes to that
crazy.
shit, winning the case. So I wonder
Now, let me
when.
ask somebody in the chat.
Yeah.
Somebody, I think it was John Mark Louise in my comment section was saying CMA, it concerns him since they're going to the FTC. I'm sorry, the FTC. He said it concerns him because they're doing it in an FTC court.
Inside court.
And not federal court. But I said, I thought somebody told me this 0-5 or 0-4, is in the FTC court.
Yeah,
so John Mark Louise said, no, that was federal court. So if anybody can, because I tried to look it up, I couldn't find it. If anybody knows, I don't know who, like, did King Dave tell us that? Or
I think King mentioned it on 108.
Yeah, 108 mentioned it. So, yeah, that's something I would like to know.
That's interesting, though, because we want to know more information. Because, on Twitter, some people will take some key parts and maybe miss certain other parts of the clip or, description. So I would love to know what's going to go on there. But I still believe the deal will get done. Now, what kind of concessions will be on that deal? That's what I would love to know. And I think Microsoft wants to do 10 years, but they don't want to do it forever. They don't want that shit to be forever. Right. They come out on the open and said 10 years. Now, Kendrick Starr, let me pull this up for 1 second. Kendrick Starr goes, Hogue Law said it's a FTC court because the case is CL trash or something. What does that mean?
Okay. I'm not sure what that means.
Well, I believe whatever Hogue Law says and that, we should listen to him more often when it comes to this and that.
Right. I would listen to him before anybody else, honestly.
100%. And yeah, Kendrick Starr, let us know what has he said with the latest update? How's it looking for him?
I know he's like sick, knows why, like he hasn't done any videos the last few days. He's been sick or something, under the weather.
Oh well, hopefully he gets better. Yeah, hopefully it does get better now. Let's move on from this shit, Durt, man. Let's move on from this shit. Now, Durt, I want to talk about Amazon.
Oh, shit.
Amazon. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They're doing better than Google. I can't believe it that they committed 100% to publish games. Can you believe that shit? We would have told shit. Google dropped out without one fan. The balls dropped when ZeniMax was acquired by Microsoft for $7.5 billion. When Microsoft went for $70 billion, Stadia was dead. Well, it's going to be dead, in January or some shit?
Dead!
Now, Amazon, bro, they're making moves. And we always talk about these key giants, these guys with money and whoever's committed to it. I personally, this is a good thing, but at the same time, it's scary. Now, Phil talks about these giants coming into the gaming business. Now, even though they might not know much about the gaming industry, because it's about money. And money, gaming makes a lot of money. One of the biggest entertainment, when it comes around the world. You're dead. Before I go into this Tomb Raider shit, get the super chat player.
The Angry Therapist MD with the 10. I forget who said it, but I'm starting to believe Sony don't want the industry to be union, which is great for those who work in it. Yeah, that's King David said that, and I totally, see, because I didn't think about that before. When he said that on last episode of WBG, I said, damn, I didn't think about it. He's right. Because PlayStation is super duper aggressive in trying to block this deal, bro. If it was really about Call of Duty remaining on their platform, Xbox offered them 10 years. Like, what else do y'all want? What else do you guys want? Is it really about Call of Duty? Now I'm thinking about it. Union. I think, see.
It's a bigger ball game.
Absolutely. When the workers become union, it's a whole different ball game, bro. I've been in the union for 23 years. I've seen some things where the union, these companies just can't do what they want to do, right?
100%.
When you're unionized, companies, they can't just fire you for no fucking reason. They can't, it's a lot of shit they just can't do. Things have to be negotiated. If Sony like, yo, Naughty Dog, you motherfuckers crunch until we tell y'all not to crunch. If they're in the union, like, no, the hell we ain't. Bitch, we negotiated 40 hours a week, maybe 50, and that's it. So being a union will change everything. And Sony doesn't want that. Microsoft already said they're willing to let Activision become a union or whoever.
No, ZeniMax is done.
Oh,
Is a
yeah.
done deal for ZeniMax.
Oh, yeah. So like Microsoft was like, yo, man, you guys can become a union. Sony don't want that, bro. Sony does not want that. When I've been at jobs in my life where I wasn't in the union, and like I said, my current job, I've been there for 23 years. I've been in the union the whole time. Night and day difference. Night and day difference.
I would agree with you guys. I'm not sure what's it like in the US, but in the UK, definitely be in a union. Definitely just be in a union, even the high pay one, because it's not only that. It's like when you go off sick, you can get paid. They give you money. If you get assaulted, you give you like depends on what kind of work you do, and you can claim and all that shit.
Hey, Ronald was always calling me a meter maid and a dog catcher. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna hit your ass today. I'm gonna tell you what I really do. You piece of shit.
Meter maid.
A meter maid. I've been a meter maid. I'm gonna tell you what I do in the DL. You piece of shit. You always call me a meter maid. Man, it's kind of funny.
Anyway, let's get back to this Tomb Raider shit there.
No, I'm sorry.
No, that's all good, bro. It's good because I like it when people in the comment section, because they watch different podcasts and different people, they'll get key information that will help us kind of talk about, like, let us know more about this. If it's FTC and all that bullshit, what they said now, bro.
No, I'm sorry. A-Rod was the meter maid. And Zink and them laughing and shit. Come on, I ain't no damn meter maid. Apollo Cooper said I'm an electrician. That's closer than meter maid.
Definitely
I'm not an electrician either, though.
But it's not far off.
Yeah, it's not that far off. Electrician is much closer than meter maid, let me tell you.
Yo, they call you a French maid. What the
Y'all stupid, man.
Yo, they're killing you in the chat. Kill him in the chat, guys. Kill this motherfucker.
What I did for live, y'all would be like, damn, you do that? Sean know what I do. I've shown Sean some of the shit I run into.
Yeah, bro.
Haven't I, Sean?
Yeah, bro.
Y'all thought I was like, yeah, bro,
shit.
You do that in Detroit? Yeah, this shit crazy, bro.
Yo, they're killing you, baby. Let's move along on that. But getting back to Tomb Raider player, do you remember Rise of the Tomb Raider when it came to was Microsoft funding the game so it could be a time exclusive? And it's
that
a
was
shame,
a Phil deal, by the way. You know that, right?
That was a Phil Spence. That was one of his first big moves he wanted to do.
Phil said they wanted something comparable to Uncharted.
Yeah, and I agree with him. Go toe to toe with it. Yeah. Now, like games like Tomb Raider, great games, a trilogy and that. But if you don't have a good publisher there, if you don't have money behind you, you're going to be cutting corners. So I really hope, fingers crossed, that Amazon Games is going to be publishing the next Tomb Raider game. And we know Embrace. We were talking about this. Do you remember? We said Embracer Group doesn't make games like that though. Like
they don't.
Them high quality AAA games. The closest they ever got, bro, it was it Saint Rose?
Yeah, and that
wasn't that wasn't questionable. That was questionable. Like Amazon Game is going to be publishing the next Tomb Raider about Crystal Dynamics and that. Multi-platform. That's good to hear, player. But obviously, it's all about that money. We knew it's going to be built on Unreal Engine 5. Single player narrative, we knew that. That's the whole point of Tomb Raider. And it's going to be the most expansive Tomb Raider to date. But Amazon's going to be supporting it, providing full support and global publishing. Now, when you hear about Amazon coming into the gaming industry as well, we talked about Amazon Luna. People said, nah, that's going to flop. But they're still trying. But listen, that does not stop them to publish games, to become a publisher. 100%. They could acquire like certain games or make deals with Embracer Group. Embracer's got like 120 plus studios. So many IPs to dive into as well. Why not? This is another way they can make money. Now, as a fan of the Tomb Raider games, first of all, let's hope Amazon does it justice to give them full support, like they're saying, what they're claiming. Are you excited that the next Tomb Raider is going to be fully supported according to these guys here? Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah,
definitely. Is that excited that it's getting full support, bro?
Yeah, it's cool because I love the franchise. And honestly, I was hoping Eventually Xbox buys them, which is still possible, of course, but maybe just the next Tomb Raider will be published by Amazon Games. Yes, I'm definitely excited with you see it's multi-platform. I love the trilogy of Tomb Raider. After reboot, I love all 3 games. But I'm still trying to figure out why Embracer bought them. Maybe like we've been saying, like King Dave said this last week in WBG.
Yeah.
I still feel that way. They're holding on to them for Xbox. But this publishing deal, it is what it is. Maybe Xbox just can't do anything right now, because of this ABK deal. But I'm happy that it's going to be multi-platform. Wish it would have been exclusive to Xbox, but it's going to be multi-platform. And Amazon is much smarter than Google.
Mhm.
Google 100% relied on their technology more than games. They spent a lot of money on multi-platform games that was already out. They relied too much on the technology and they didn't rely on games. Bro, you can't sit there and have Red Dead Redemption and Destiny like, yo, look at these games. Motherfucker, those games been out for 3-4 years. just because it's on your platform, why would I want to play it? I already played it. And then they cancel all their first party. At least Amazon like, yo, you know what? Let's be a publisher. Let's publish some games, which is smart. This is the
100%.
second game. I forgot the first game they're publishing. This is smart, bro. This is smart. They're like, yo, we're just going to publish the games. It doesn't have to be exclusive to our platform because our platform is pretty much nothing at the moment. Tomb Raider is a big IP. Let's make it multi-platform. And so it's smart.
Like before you get the super chat, because R&B is upset. This is the big game. It's a big IP. Tomb Raider has been around for 25 plus years, bro. I'm sure it's 25 plus years.
Yeah.
So it's a big IP, and I hope look, it's still multi-platform. It's good. I don't mind it, bro. I just hope games like Tomb Raider gets the full publishing support because you want to see that high quality, story-driven narrative, action, adventure. This next level shit on the screen. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see a cut down. Imagine the trilogy dope games. Imagine this next one was a downgrade from the previous ones. I'll give you a prime example. I know you're gonna hate this for this, bro. I'll just go back to this because I know it. Shenmue series there. Shenmue series, bro. There, you remember the price for the first 2 games? First one, they were $70+ million in that. Had a lot, and especially in Shenmue 2, bro. There's a lot of things in that game that did it for 2001. It did a lot. There's a lot of things you can do. You can go into buildings, do a lot of fighting, do a lot of things. Shenmue 3, bro, there were so many cutbacks in that game internally, bro. You could feel it, bro. You notice it, that was a $10 million budget. And you could tell the difference, the cutbacks and what you're missing in the game, the way the story is and what you could do in the game. I couldn't believe it how much difference it was, bro. Like you thought $10 million ain't shit. I'm telling you right now, you notice the difference from a $70 million game to a $10 million budget. And I'm hoping the next Tomb Raider, if it's fully supported like Amazon is saying it is, I want to see that blockbuster AAA quality. And I want them to move the needle from the previous games there. But get a super chat, killer.
R&B with the 5. Xbox should have Lockdown, Tomb Raider, next Deus Ex, Thief. Thief is trash, bro. Legacy of Kain, sequel from Embracer. This is the AO no exclusive. How do you know bro? This is insane that they're not going to get those IPs. This is saying that the next Tomb Raider game is published by Amazon. Amazon didn't buy Crystal Dynamics. Embracer still owns them. I still feel the same way I felt. Xbox is going to get those studios once everything is finished. Just the next Tomb Raider game is going to be a multi-plat, but we'll see what happens after that. But that's just how I feel, because Embracer bought them for what? If they were not planning on making a big AAA game, what the hell do they buy them for? Yeah, Xbox should have been over that, but they can't do shit right now, man. They're in this battle, bro. They're in a hell of a battle, and they can't do anything right now. So yeah. Sean, but you made a good point. So this is going to show you that these games are super expensive to make. And you can't go backwards. You can't go backwards, bro. You can't, Dead Rising 4 went backwards.
Yeah, explain that to me, play, because I never really played them games, and you were telling me what went down with that. But explain to the good people in the chat.
Yeah, Dead Rising 3 was a launch game for the Xbox One. Fire game, right? There was a video from Matt McMuscles on YouTube. He has a pretty good channel. And I forgot the details, but apparently Dead Rising 4 was going to be a little bit more serious. More like The Last of Us, they said.
Okay.
Damn it, I can't remember exactly what happened, but some shit happened. Just put it like this.
Yeah.
Some shit happened. That didn't happen. Obviously. The budget got reduced. And the game was the game because the budget got reduced, bro. I'm not sure how much the budget got reduced, but you can tell. And I'm playing, I'm like, yo, how is the graphics on Dead Rising 4 worse than Dead Rising 3? Dead Rising 3 was a launch game for the Xbox One. Bro, the Xbox One, man, that lost. Listen, bro, we been talking shit about the Xbox One, but that was a fucking hell of a launch lineup they had.
They did.
Dead Rising 3, Killer Instinct, Rise Son of Rome, Forza Motorsport 5. Yo, that was a hell of a launch lineup.
Killer lineup.
But yeah, I was like, well, this shit took a step back, man. But that should never happen. But like to your original point, $10 million ain't shit on the game anymore. That's like an indie game now, bro.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's like an indie game now. So you should know. That's why listen, I'm going to be honest. When people complain about microtransactions, now pay to win, I am not a fan of pay to win. I was never a fan of loot boxes because if I'm paying for something, I want to know what I'm paying for. I was never a fan of loot boxes or pay to win stuff. And 2K is, as much as I love 2K, it's a fucking pay to win system. That's why I don't really play online. I just play the damn season. We can't expect microtransactions to die. I remember there was some other YouTubers. Fuck that. If a game costs 60, it shouldn't have no microtransaction. Bro, no. Now the games cost 70 and still don't expect games to not have microtransactions, bro. I understand games like Fortnite and Warzone are free, but other games, listen, I don't know if you're going to talk about this, Sean, but even Sony.
Yeah, do you know what? I definitely want to talk about that because I missed it. You know more information about that. But let's make it a timestamp, bro. I'll make it a timestamp.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. So
let's go for it. Yeah. So you lead on this because you told me because I was rushing back and that you told me what was going on. John Wolf was going on, Killer. Only on Xbox. Really good man. You good, bro. Hope you well. Game Shock as well.
Killing these fucking ponies, bro.
What's good play?
Killing these ponies.
Yeah, I've got some, bro. Don't bring it because I'm gonna do the.
No, I ain't gonna bring it. Yeah, you be killing them.
I'm gonna do something. That's why.
Yeah.
But like, talk about what's going on as well. Like you talked about, was it Horizon Forbidden West you were talking about, and Sony just in general, and Xbox?
Yeah, man. I actually want to do a video about this because nobody's talking about this, bro. Nobody's talking about all of PlayStation big studios, with the exception of Insomniac, are doing some type of multiplayer shit. I believe even Sony Santa Monica said they're doing several types of games after God of War Ragnarok. It makes sense, though, because Sony, this is actually part of the last topic we were discussing. Bro, these fucking games take a lot of money. Sean just said, told you, 10 million ain't shit anymore. Shenmue 3 was a downgrade from games 16 years ago because they only had $10 million budget. $10 million is like an indie game now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A game like Hellblade was $10 million. A quality game. It was a short game, though. And not much you can do. Not many different enemies. Not many no different weapons.
You're dead. You could see that. Now I know like you're gonna lead on this as well. Like when you talk about a 10 million versus 50 million or 100 million, budget makes a big difference as well. And from $10 million from the first Hellblade, look what we seen at Game Awards last year when it came to Hellblade 2. The variety of people on the screen, first of all.
Just people that's with her.
With her.
It's a bunch of different people with her, yeah.
The big giant troll and all that shit going on. You could see the budget difference. You can see the budget.
Yeah, just that clip. Absolutely, bro. There was nobody with you in Hellblade 1. The only thing was with you was them damn voices, right? You see just Hellblade 2, you see all them people with her that, like you said, that troll that they were fighting. I always say, Sean, time and budget is two of the most important things when it comes to game development. And of course, talent, but time and budget is very important. If you give them a good budget and you give a company the time to make a good game, shit, they're going to do it. That's why I'm expecting Hellblade 2 to be fire. I'm expecting Fable to be fire. So, PlayStation, there's a rumor that Horizon Online multiplayer to feature new characters and online and unique stylized look. Horizon is about to be, they're making a multiplayer game. I'm not sure if it's just a DLC expansion or whatever, but they're adding multiplayer. These are Sony's biggest studios. It's known for single player games. They're now doing multiplayer. Naughty Dog. What's their next game, Sean?
It's a Factions multiplayer game.
Multiplayer games as a service. So this should tell you guys right now, and I'm not saying it's the bad Sony, not at all. They're doing what they have to do. Because single player games, only games, while some are okay, your whole portfolio can't be that at this point. It worked for them last generation, but this generation, they need a little bit more. And they know that. Now, a game like Spider-Man, yes, they can release that. That bitch gonna move units. You know that's gonna move units. Right? Like, saying like certain games are gonna move units, and they're still gonna have some single player games, but also they're trying to delve into the multiplayer because they have to. That's why I always say Xbox they've been doing it for years. We talk about Halo. They was doing multiplayer before Xbox Live. LAN parties and all that shit. They've been doing it. They will have a camp. All of Xbox's biggest games, people, Halo, Gears, and Forza, Halo, Gears, those games always had campaigns and multiplayer. You could play multiplayer on Forza. They had a single player mode. Same thing with Gears. Same thing with Halo. The only one that was only single player was Fable. Out of their biggest franchises. Now they have even bigger franchises. But look, they have a balance now. They have Bethesda. A lot of single player games there. But they also have their other games. That's multiplayer. Sea of Thieves. Halo is still there. The next Gears. So there's a balance. PlayStation had nothing but single player games last generation. Shout out to Erica for the win. Bro, I know I ask you this every damn show.
Yep.
You still ain't watched her shit yet?
I watched 4 or 5 parts.
Bro, she was on point. Every PlayStation game got like the same shit going on. The companion. Her part 5 was talking about the slide, the squeeze through a tight area. That's why the game is loading. Every fucking PlayStation exclusive has that same shit. All of them. The help me up this ledge.
The ledge, yeah. Help do the puzzle,
the puzzle. Bro, I'm telling you, it's a formula. And Sean, I told you about this guy last generation. His name was the Bovine Heretic. He kind of played neutral. He had a YouTube channel. This was 2015, 2016, in the midst of the Xbox One versus PS4.
Okay.
And he told, he did a video because he canceled his channel or whatever. He did a video where he said he knows somebody that works at Sony. And this was about 2014, maybe 2015. He said that his friend told him Sony told all of their studios to do narrative-driven games. Single player narratives. And he said this about 2015, bro. I never forget the video. Yeah. I wish I would have, I'm sure he deleted, but I wish I would have saved it in my favorite back then. And he said that, and everything came true. Every single PlayStation exclusive was a single player narrative, story-driven game. And he said that was PlayStation. That's what they wanted last generation. But here we are. Those games are great. Love them. But they ain't making no money like that, bro. They ain't making no money. You see these damn games out here making so much money. Shit, bro. These games, man, games like Destiny. Destiny is one of the first console games I could think of that was like a games as a service. I could be wrong if I'm not right. Tell me. I know WoW on PC, like World of Warcraft on PC and shit, but I mean on console that I can think of. Besides maybe one of those Final Fantasy online, I don't know, some of those online games, but a shooter like that, shit, it's still doing and it's doing good. I don't know if the numbers are as high as it was before, but these games are still around. And a lot of companies want this success, but PlayStation is developing a lot of games like this. Who knows if they hit or not? I guarantee not all of them hit. That's just how it is. But they're looking for something. So Guerrilla is about to do some multiplayer shit. Naughty Dog is doing some multiplayer shit. Sony Ben's next game is going to have some type of multiplayer in it. Sony Santa Monica is working on several different games. They've bought these studios, Haven and Fire Sprite and all of these. Bro, I'm telling you.
It shows the lineup, the future lineup, definitely. When they announced, before you get the super chat, when they announced the 10 live services game, now the main studios, don't get me wrong, single player games are great and that, but they did not have the balance.
Right.
And that was like with Xbox, at least they had a campaign and the multiplayer at the same time. But
In the
obviously,
same game, yeah.
but the same games were repeating. Now they knew what was the problem. Xbox went to acquire more studios, making different games now, more games, and they'll stick to like the Halo will still make that multiplayer. Gears will still make that multiplayer. Maybe Doom as well, and maybe they add more to it. But at least again, more single player games and more variety. Like even if it's game like Grounded, do you know what I mean? The variety is going to be crazy from Xbox, and that's what they're doing. And when it comes to PlayStation, they're doing exactly the same thing. Like they'll probably work on the main game, but they're going to be focusing on multiplayer as well. And that's what's happening with Guerrilla Games, Naughty Dog, Ben Studios, Sony Santa Monica's talked about multiple projects as well. So you gotta understand the future. You gotta first of all, like everybody wants that Fortnite. Everybody wants that Fortnite or they want that Destiny. Who doesn't want Apex Legend? They just want that one game can keep making money and money and
money, bro.
And if you can have that in-house, making, extremely like successful, I'm saying, on that level, like, whoa, bro, you're hitting it. And then you can invest into other shit. And that's what Sony and Max have got Minecraft. Incredible. You want more of that shit. Sony would love to have a Minecraft on their platform. Do you know what I mean? But in the future, the way Microsoft is moving, they're investing heavily when it comes to single player games, multiplayer games. On top of that, Sony stuck to the single player games. Now they're gonna invest heavily on the multiplayer side. And maybe the PlayStation fans who love them single player games may not like the direction that Sony is moving with some of the games. They might think, shit, Horizon, that game is dog shit. Naughty Dog Faction is dog shit. Get back to your single player games. But listen, they gotta do something to make money because them games are costing $200+ million nowadays. So if it doesn't work, bro, what's the next option there? They can't rely on multi-platform like Call of Duty. When there's a possibility,
that's what got them in a situation now.
Yeah, when there's a possibility that shit might get taken away in the next 5 to 10 years, maybe. So they're preparing themselves, and that is smart about Sony. They're preparing themselves just in case something like that happens.
Yeah, and you have to do that. Let me get these super chats before we continue. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Horizon is a 2-time failure for Sony. Where's the sales numbers, though? They always want to throw them sales numbers out there. You ain't heard shit about Horizon Forbidden West.
That's crazy, that isn't it?
Jay Rimber with the 2. Wasn't Erica for the win a pony at one point? I know she loves Gears. I don't remember her being a pony. Maybe she hangs around ponies. See, that's the thing. Sometimes people think because these people might hang around ponies, they're a pony. Because I remember when I went on Gas show, Luca was on there, and Gas thought Luca was a pony. I know people think she is, but she's not. She's actually an Xbox person, but she hangs around ponies, and that makes people automatically think, oh, she's a pony, but no, she's actually not. Onyx with the 2. Snitch also leaked PGA Tour and Tennis Aces. What is that? Some Nintendo shit? Tennis Aces. Some shit. But look, Sean, even Nintendo has more multiplayer shit than Sony.
Yeah, Splatoon.
But yeah.
I don't know. Mario Rabbits is kind of. I'm not sure if that's a
Hey yo,
multiplayer game.
Ritsuku Siriko. Member for 3 months. Sup, Sean, Durt, and TTS fam. Thank you.
What's going on,
Appreciate you.
Killer?
Appreciate you. So listen, like you said, bro, people can say what they want to say about Xbox, but Xbox has always believed in multiplayer. The Xbox had a damn Ethernet port in it. People don't give Xbox the credit they deserve. I saw that, bro. Oh my god.
And when they was talking about games, like when Erica was talking about the recycling and all that kind of shit, guys, feast the eyes on this.
I saw that, bro.
When Odin sent me here, I just needed to answer.
Bruh.
You see that shit there?
Bruh.
You see that shit, people?
Mm-mm-mm.
That's the shit we talking about. Now tell me something, play.
I'm on my other Zinc shit today, Sean.
Oh shit.
Xbox, get Xbox some damn respect. I'm on my other Zinc shit today. Sean, they don't get the respect they deserve, bro. Their first console had an Ethernet port in it. People ain't know what the hell broadband was.
Facts.
Including me. I didn't know what the hell a broadband was.
Facts.
People talking all this shit. Hard drive in the console. Amazing. Blew me away. With the 360, what the fuck is achievements? Changed the industry. Gears of War. Even that game had a campaign and a multiplayer in 2006. I'm tired of Xbox not getting the credit they deserve. Damn it!
You know, Gears is is my favorite Xbox game. You know, especially the campaign. I'm not the biggest multiplayer guy, but Gears, bro, doesn't get that same respect. Like, you know this, even though like Gears 5 is a technical masterpiece and some great fucking, some great. They pulled that shit in 3 years, bro, from Gears 4 to 5 and that.
And that shit ran 60 on the Xbox
60,
One X,
bro, and the game was incredible. Except that that one stage looked a bit funny, but that was time, bro. If they had 4 years, maybe they would have done much better. But the way they done the performance, the game, the mocap, the gunplay, and some of the boss fights in Gears 5, bro, it was fantastic, bro. And hopefully they can take it even further with the Gears 6.
I think they will, Sean. But it's just that, man. If you really think about this, I don't know, man. I just don't think people really look at what Xbox has done, bro. They really don't. Ricardo Islam with the 5. Pony's favorite quote when Jim Ryan hit the poop deck.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
Oh shit.
It's funny, man. Nah, I just it's just that when I always say, guys, we understand why we haven't had any games like we wanted to this generation. We had Gears, like first party games. No, we had not Gears. I'm sorry. We had Halo. We had Forza Horizon 5. Dope games. But like I said, with PlayStation, they're trying to do multiplayer games now. Right. The thing with Xbox, the same thing I always say when they slowed down on developing games.
New IPs.
Yeah, let me say that because Sean said you always say it wrong.
Durt.
They slowed down on developing new IPs. No, they always
IPs,
develop
yeah.
Gears, Forza, and Halo. But when they slow down, develop on new IPs, it takes time. So, we're like, okay, Xbox, we're ready. Xbox knows we're ready. And 2023 is literally a few weeks from now, right? It's a few weeks from now. So we're ready to get this thing rolling. But at the end of the day, this is not going to be the same PlayStation that these ponies are used to. It's just not. It's just not, bro. They have a lot of third-party deals like next year, Final Fantasy, that trash ass Forspoken. They have first-party Spider-Man 2. That's the only first-party game they're going to drop next year, besides like a VR game or something. Nobody cares about VR, so we're not counting VR. So we'll see what happens. So
Yeah, bro, like 100%, man. But like that, let's roll back the clocks. Play.
Boy, you a POS. You might as well deal with it. Boy, you a POS. And you ain't got no bitches. No bitches, yeah.
The book of 1X player. We're rolling back the clock player. Now that. Do you remember when Xbox One generation launched?
absolutely,
A game like
vividly.
Rise, a game like Quantum Break. What was the narrative for them games about the resolution player?
I see where you're going. I love this, Sean. The biggest thing about the Xbox One generation was those games are in 720p, 900p. PlayStation games are in 1080p. This is literally about 2013, 2014, Sean, 8-9 years ago.
It's an interesting, isn't it? So that was what 2013, 2014 for that Rise, and 2016 for Quantum Break, ain't it?
Yeah, Rise was 900p in 2013. Yeah.
You know, what was interesting though, we on the what? We are 7-8 years, 9 years later play. Just imagine if I said to you, like, people talking about the Xbox One games being 900p, checkerboarded, rendering all that bullshit from Quantum Break as well. But imagine you got yourself a big bitch of a PlayStation 5, paid $550 for that shit on its own, bundled, bro. Next gen console, but next gen console. Imagine that shit there, and imagine you bought a game called Forspoken Durt.
Oh shit.
Durt Forspoken.
Oh shit.
With that, I want to tell you something, play.
Hey,
I want to tell you something, play. I'm gonna put on my tweet, guys, because it's struggling a bit here. Look at this shit here. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh shit. My bad. I pulled up the wrong one, guys. Now I want to talk about Forspoken. Why is it missing for? Oh man, I lost it. I got it. My bad.
You got it.
I got it, yeah. Now look at this shit.
Whoa.
A PlayStation 5. They took the piss out of Xbox One for Rise being 900p and Quantum Break doing some checkerboard and shit. Motherfuckers got a PlayStation 5 in 2022. That bitch is dropping down to 900p there. This is 10 years later. Imagine that shit, bro. Where's the fucking media now, player? Where's the IGN? Where are these motherfuckers when they took the piss out of Rise? Where's Dustin Legary holding that 900p, 1080p meme? The motherfucker. What do you want to say about this, Dirt? You were there, bro. Day one.
I was there, Sean. I remember it. I remember everything. Xbox One is weak. It's bullshit because Xbox had games. PlayStation didn't at the beginning of the Xbox One PS4 generation. Ponies used that fucking power narrative. Oh, our games are 1080p. Xbox games are 900p, 720p. You don't think I remember when Digital Foundry was in its infancy? I remember watching a Battlefield. Battlefield, was it 3 or 4? Battlefield 4. I remember watching the Battlefield 4 comparison videos. This was so early in Digital Foundry's career, they didn't even talk. They just showed the comparison. I remember seeing Battlefield 4 ran at 1080p on PlayStation 4, and it ran like at 720p on Xbox One. And the comment section, Sean, Xbox One is weak as fuck. Xbox is dog shit. Blah, blah. I remember all of it. You don't think I remember that shit? Yes. Multiplats, even exclusives, like Rise Center Rome, they made fun of. This is Xbox exclusive, and all they can get was 900p, even though Rise was the best looking game, damn near last generation, damn near for the most part. They still made fun of the resolution. They made fun of it, Sean. Now here we are in 2022, a demo of a punk ass game called Forspoken goes as low as 900p on the PS5.
Damn.
As low as 900p on the PS5. I know it's just a demo, right? Don't get me wrong, it's just a demo. But like the guy on Digital Final Video said, it's probably close to the final version. I'm sure it will probably run better on the final version, but whatever engine they're using is dog shit.
Facts, bro. Now, there, I want you to read this out here. This part here I've highlighted.
And there's no 120 frames per second mode like some ponies claim. Oh shit.
Oh shit. So there, do you want to guess? Guys in the chat, please guess which pony said this game we playing 120 FPS when it comes to Forspoken. Do you know who is that by any chance?
Yeah.
You-
Actually, there's a few of them, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Guys,
Yeah.
look at this piece of shit. I'm playing 120 FPS with ray tracing there. Motherfucker doesn't have 120 FPS. And the ray tracing is missing, I believe, or some shit. That's the shit I'm talking about. There, I know you want to show something as well.
Well, I sent it to you because my Xbox Zoom in don't be working right.
You get the super chat whilst
Yeah, I
I
get
pull
the
this
super
up
chat.
there.
Dan Lazaro with the 5, 1981 Atari, Donkey Kong, Mario could jump, Kratos can't. Oh shit! Hey, Dan Lazaro been quietly
Yo, talk that shit.
doing these super
Talk
chats
that
for the
shit.
last couple of weeks.
He's been talking that shit about Kratos not jumping.
Last couple of weeks, bro. It's funny.
I love that shit.
Smitty Smith with the 5. Remember, 1080p makes you a better game. And what's good now, bitches? The Book of X. Smitty Smith, you know I still have that receipt, right? You know I still have that receipt of that. See, people don't realize I have receipts, bro. I got receipts for people. I kept that receipt for years for people that were saying, "Oh, no, they didn't say that." I will show you guys for people that so they wouldn't say shit like that. You want to bet? Still got freaking receipts on that shit, bro.
Now, Digital Foundry confirmed there's no 120 FPS mode.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are these guys smoking? You see this shit? This is the shit I'm talking about. Going back to the Xbox One gen, these motherfuckers took the piss out of the resolutions. 900p. All of a sudden, the resolution doesn't matter anymore. If it's aiming for 120, motherfucker doesn't have a 120 FPS mode. You're dead. These dudes have the TCL TVs.
Yeah, man. Look, bro.
Receipts. We love bringing the receipts, bro. Bro, this
Hey,
dude
J-Rock killed their ass.
J-Rock kills the motherfucker, and I love it, dude. Absolutely love it. Look at all these dudes here. Forspoken, PS5, 1440p, 120 FPS. Look at this shit, 120 FPS. Unbelievable. Look at the floor. I didn't see any drops. I didn't see any drops. Do you see this shit?
Now, you know what? These are great receipts. You know why? Say, for example, hypothetically, if what's the name of the studio, Luminous or whatever studios fixed it and it did run at 120, which would never happen, but say it did. These motherfuckers up here lying. Those are receipts of them dudes lying. Flat out lying, bro. Oh, it's running at a smooth 120, no drops. Get the hell out of here, bro. Hey, Sean, you there?
I'm here, sorry, bro. I was on mute, but I was talking for a second there.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit, that's hilarious, man. The Angry Therapist with the 5, 900p on that dog shit PlayStation 5. That SSD did. That SSD didn't save it, player.
Oh, man. Shout
What
out to
happened
J-Rock.
SSD?
J-Rock, man, he be killing their ass, bro.
I love fucking J-Rock talk that shit.
They
bro.
hate J-Rock because he be killing their ass. He be
I'm
see
be
the thing
fucking
about
loving it.
ponies, you have to have receipts, bro. You have to have receipts. That's why I say I have so many receipts on my phone. You know, like, hold on, let me show like what I did send Sean.
145 people. You hit that like button, guys. I know we went a bit early this time, but you know we got some shit is happening. So
Yeah, I actually got to leave pretty soon.
On the
Like
next
this.
2 weeks, there might be late shows.
Like, look at this, bro. This was a real article from GameSpot. I don't have the date, but it was around 2013, 2014. Shuhei Yoshida, who was, of course, the Sony president at the time, says native 1080p allows you to be a better gamer. They were talking this shit, not just the ponies.
The big
Sony
guys.
president Shuhei Yoshida and PS4 lead architect Mark Cerny argued that developing games in 1080p makes a difference. They was talking this shit. Not just ponies, bro. You gotta see what I'm talking about?
Facts. Look at that shit, bro.
These are shit. This is 3 different pictures
Showing the resolution thing, yeah.
showing the resolution. I don't know who this dude is, but he said, give me 60 FPS or give me death. There are 2 words you're going to hear the PS4 and together. 1080p 60.
Oh, shit.
He need his ass whooped with the dog shit Jaguar cores. Shuhei Yoshida gives 5 reasons to buy a PS4 instead of Xbox. Power, 1080p, price, and more.
Oh, shit. Talking that
Shuhei
shit.
Yoshida tweeted this. Some guy asked Shuhei Yoshida, perhaps you and Adam Boyd should do another educational video highlighting the benefits of 1080p versus 720p.
Wow.
And Shuhei Yoshida himself had a chart showing how much better 1080p is than 720p. Didn't I tell you guys I keep all receipts? Didn't I tell you guys I keep all damn receipts? When I'm up here crying on Sean's show, when I'm crying on my own video, I never forget how y'all ponies did us. I'll never forget you motherfuckers. I be seeing ponies like, yeah, Durt be crying, Durt be this. Do you see why I have these receipts? Because you just don't want to forget what happened. And if that's the case, they try to say, we ain't say that shit. You a damn lie. I have proof. And I say that to show it just wasn't ponies talking shit. PlayStation executives was talking shit. So never forget, this punk ass Forspoken game running as low as 900p. And it doesn't matter, it's just that one game either. Because there will be one game, like a game like Rise Son of Rome. The best looking game, especially early in the generation.
Incredible.
Best looking game on PlayStation or Xbox or multiplayer. Best looking game. Pony said it's 900p.
Simple.
That was what they said. They didn't say the game looked good. No, they didn't say none of that. They said that shit is 900p. That's a damn shame. And if anybody else in this chat was around back then, you know I'm spitting facts right now. So once again, Sean, I never forget.
No, you're 100% right. When it comes to like, that's what I wanted to bring up like that, you know, because we fucking PlayStation 5, these dudes were talking about Forspoken Dirt, and I said it from day one, that game looks like shit Dirt.
Game look like shit Dirt.
And when this game is going to 900p, and some of these PlayStation fanboys are saying, yo, that 120 FPS mode is fire, bro. I didn't see a single frame drop, and then you find out it doesn't have a 120 FPS mode. Yo, that shit's hilarious, bro, innit?
Just think about that for a second. There's some liars, man.
But anyway, that's the end of
Boy, you a POS, you might as well deal with it. Boy, you a POS, and you ain't got no bitches. No bitches,
yeah.
Yeah.
But Dirt, guess what time is it, killer?
What time is it, bro?
Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby.
rock in with the chat, guys. If this is your first time, listen, we drop a link in the chat. You get 2 minutes. You don't need a PC laptop. You can use your phone. Allow the access to your microphone. You can put a profile picture and you come on, talk your shit. Talk about if it's FTC, Xbox, you name it, whatever you want to talk about it, guys. But listen, when you guys are when you click the link, guys, you'll be in the waiting room. So don't leave. Everybody gets like 2 minutes or so, and we'll get you on as soon as we get done by the next person player.
Other Zink, yo, what's up, bro?
Man, first I want to apologize. I got caught me playing the game. I'm glad Jason Schreier ain't here, so I'm not focused on my stuff. But I got to commend you, Durt, for what you did on Addict Show, because it's been this myth that Halo Infinite is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm glad you stepped up and was like, yo, it needed content. Man, that game controls flawlessly. If you want to see how accurate that game is, watch some clips from Mint Blitz, and that's the reason I don't play multiplayer. Them motherfuckers too good. Right, ain't it? And so, I'm glad you said that, because that game is awesome. And the content that they have now is incredible. I wanted to get in here before the guys started going off. But I'm glad you mentioned that one girl, Erica, for the win, because Sony games are the same. And, I just can't sit. Now they have Forspoken, and now a bracelet is talking to you that you can't control. I mean, it's always something, dude. So, but I didn't have much today. And also I wanted to say about the FTC thing. And I said this before, and I remember another attorney saying this: Microsoft could close that deal without the FTC's approval anyway.
I did hear somebody say that shit.
Yeah, and this one analyst said that on, I forget, it was CNBC at the stock reports. Yeah. So anyway, man, y'all have a good show. I'm looking forward to hearing the guys come in with the force. So I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Zink.
Peace.
Yeah, Zink, right. I did hear that. Same shit, bro. Hey, Ray Blade, let me get the super chat right quick. Dan Lazaro with the 5. The worst video game of all time, E.T. on Atari. That ugly POS can jump. Kratos can't.
I love it. Lazaro's got some great ones, bro. I love when he goes after Kratos.
Hey,
that shit play. I love it.
Hey, I'm gonna get Ray Blade here. But look, one thing what Zink was saying about Addict Show, I hate how people want to act like Halo Infinite is this 62 Metacritic game. The game was fire. It is fire. The only issue is content. Like when you see here, Colin Moriarty laugh with their big franchise, Halo Infinite. No. What the fuck? Halo Infinite is a good game, bro. I'm tired of that shit. They're acting like Halo Infinite is this failure of a game. No, it's not. It's 87 Metacritic.
Fuck you.
87 Metacritic. Chat them assholes. Red Blade, hey, what's up with you, bro?
I'm all good, fellas. How you guys doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm sick and tired of fellow supposedly Xbox gamers, podcasters, and whatnot who can't see the fucking apples through the fucking trees or the wood through the fucking trees. Okay, so we've had about 60 games so far in Game Pass. This been over the last 3 months or so. Okay, 60 games, and for these games we've had, we didn't have to pay for anything with their subscription. Okay, we or those others are using a margin that's a Sony margin. Okay, we ain't Sony, we're Xbox. Okay, you are saying that you need a God of War. Yeah, War. Okay, so God has come out, everyone's played it, they're done with it, they're still playing it, no they're not. Xbox released Halo Infinite. People are still playing that shit 2 years later. Right? God of War is dead already. No one talks about God of War anymore. The V just came by and gone. No one's talking God of War anymore. So, which is the better game? I must say it's not a good game. What I'm trying to say is that there's the margin that for some reason these other podcasters are trying to live up to a Sony gaming standard. Okay? Yeah, they produce games that comes out every 5 years and they're top notch because they using the COD money to fund their games. That's why they're fucking scared. But at the end of the day, okay, you have to look at the games that Xbox is giving us. You don't want to give us games that are broken because you can start shitting all over it. Hence, once again, Halo, when they first revealed it, everyone shit the damn game, right? So, basically, allow them the time to do their games. Last bit, Fable, the team themselves, the team themselves decided to use that engine. They weren't forced to, but they decided to use because that's the engine they are accustomed to. So why was suddenly you saying that they were forced to use the engine for Fable? We need to get their facts straight. I mean, not getting the facts straight. They want to twist their own narratives. And the fact is that there's some podcasts out there that are expert podcasts, okay? And they continuously keep on attacking. So I'm going to say, I don't give a shit how you're trying to coat it. You're not being fair. You're being disingenuous. At the end of the day, I'm so glad that I'm with you guys and you guys bleed green, because you see their faults, but you also see what's out there. You see what's coming. These are the guys that did the old fake ass shits, okay? And that's why I've now literally deleted so many channels this last week. It's unbelievable. But anyway, guys, keep it green and keep TTS in. You guys have a good evening.
All right, Raiden Blade. Thank you,
Take
bro.
care, bro.
For stopping by. Appreciate you. Real non-stop talent. What is up, you POS?
What's up, my POSs? Shout out to the new Christopher Judge, Raiden Blade. We love you very much. I heard the bomb and I'm here waiting. You know we love you, Raiden Blade, but I'm here to talk shit. You know how it is. We bleed green. My guys, I'm going to say this in a way that's not to jump on Durt, but Forspoken should be called Durt Spoken. I'm going to tell you guys why. Listen, I'm going to tell you why. These ponies have been out there saying a 120 mode, that it's a constant thing, but yo, this game is going all the way down to 720p. Not only that, we're back to the magical SSD that creates fog. It's like those WWE shows that you go, that when the entrance comes out, the wrestlers are foggy. That's what this game looks like. It's foggy as hell, boy. I lift up the demo. The first thing I saw was fog, and I'm like, yo, wait. If this magic SSD is so powerful, how come Xbox Series S's games you can see drop distance? What is wrong with you, Sony? I don't know, but these ponies are kind of whack. Yo, something you guys are saying about Nintendo, I got somebody that wants to tell you guys something. It's me, Mario. I'm going to tell you something. Nintendo's been around more longer since the last time the Jim Ryan touched a woman. What is he talking about? We at Nintendo have been doing this since the 1980s. We are part of the industry. And if Jim Ryan does not like it, I will take up my soft message and he will suck on it, because I will not take this shit. Yo, Mario, chill down, Mario. Chill down. No need for violence. No need for violence. Yo, about that Halo, Halo launched with more maps than half of these freaking free-to-play games have had in a lifetime. So that shit about content, it may be true, but yo, the game's getting better and better little by little. So there's no point in criticizing it. Halo for life. And before I go, Sony's a POS, and they ain't got no bitches. Sony's a POS, and they're gonna jump on their stickers. You know how it is, my boys. We bleed green. TTS. Mr. Real Non-Stop Talent out. We bleed green, motherfuckers.
Woo-hoo, talk that shit,
Good
real
shit,
nice.
man. Good shit.
Woo, good shit, brother. I love it, man. I love it. Oh, look who it is. Hector the Macho Man.
Look here, Durt. You got another pass this week. Hey, I got one question to ask you too. When the fuck did Bernie Sanders sit up out the grave?
Right.
Oh,
This
shit.
motherfucker needs to get his ass off Twitter and start tweeting about the ABK deal and worried about getting that Tales for the Crypt host position before Al Pacino gets it. Man, start my fucking clock. Man, let's give a round of applause for the Pony Nation winning Pornhub 2020 Nasty POS Award for again. Go wash your fucking hands, you nasty motherfuckers. And I'm asking everybody that games, what is their favorite consoles from now on? And if you say PlayStation, I'm gonna break out my hand sanitizer, squirt a little bit in it, and I'm walking off from you because I'm not touching you because I know what you were doing with that PS5. And hey, Sony, come out here and get your kid out the street because these ponies are disowning Forspoken out here on these Twitter streets. And ponies, Jimmy Boy needs you to break out your wallets because they have a new SSD for sale. So if your games are running like shit, just remember, SSD is sold separately. And keep your wallets out, you nasty sticky finger POSs. Because if you want that experience without using drugs, using the drugs to fuck a bitch or pay top dollar, we got something for you. Just buy a PS VR2 for the low price of $550. But it's better than pulling up on them street corners in your 2000 minivan and begging and asking a woman and paying a woman to, give you some love, man. I'm just saying. Because you nasty POSs need to stop. And the Macho Man's gonna keep this real short and get right to the point. So fuck Sony, fuck PlayStation, fuck Amazing Lucas, fuck Colin Moriarty, fuck King Trash, fuck Saltiest Gaming, fuck the whole nastiest fan base on Twitter, fuck Jim69 Ryan, and that's because that's coming from straight from the bottom of the Macho Man's mouth. Because guess what? The Macho Man doesn't fucking like you, and that's the fucking bottom line. Because the Macho Man said so.
Oh. Talk that shit. Macho Man. Good shit, bro.
Good shit, player.
Nandog, what's up with you? Hey, you on mute if you
Hey, what's good, man?
What's happening?
I'm chilling, man. I've been watching the stream lately and all that. All I gotta say is, man, forget them ponies, real rap. You know what I'm saying? They always talking crazy. I just finished High on Life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dope shit, man. How do you? What's your take on it? Impressions?
If you like Rick and Morty, you gonna love the game.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it's hot take. It's better than God of War, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Talk that shit.
I done played the game. I done actually get to play a game instead of watching the game. It's a big difference.
Right.
It's a big difference. But,
can you jump?
Oh yeah, you can jump and you get a jetpack.
Oh shit.
You don't got no jetpack in God of War. You gotta go through your little loading screen simulators and all of that. I don't know. But Halo, what I was about to say, Halo, they don't got nothing like it over on PlayStation.
Nothing like it, yep.
Fable, nothing like it. Gears of War, nothing like it. We got so many games on Xbox that ain't even get announced yet, and we all know they're going to get something. They're going to get a sequel. Mm-hmm. But they have nothing like that over on PlayStation, bro. The only reason you will buy a PlayStation is just for the name. People just got a PlayStation just to say, "Oh, I got a PS5." You know what I mean? People I know talk to me like, "Oh, I got a PS5. What you got?" I really don't get it. I don't understand how ponies could be so happy about a box with really got no games. Every game they got is the same.
Talk that shit, Nando G.
Hey, every game they got is the same. You gotta be honest, bro. But is it Forbidden West? Forbidden West, that joint was forgotten about as soon as Elden Ring dropped.
Yeah.
God of War lost out the Elden Ring. They all the same. God of War 2019, God of War 2021, all the same. But I'm gonna let y'all continue the show, man. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you calling in, man. Good shit. Good shit.
Bro. Thanks for the
support. Love it, man. I love it.
And the CMA, all that shit gonna pass. We finna have all that on Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
Hope that shit.
Good shit, like Nando G. Appreciate you. Rico Islam. What's up, brother?
Hey, assalamu alaikum to the POS guys. How y'all doing, man?
What's going on with you, bro?
Yes, sir, man. I'm the humble, I'm gonna say fecal matter trash talker. When it comes to these ponies, one thing I'm starting to realize from the teachings of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is that everybody's world and structure is being flipped on top of their head. That's including with these ponies. When you look at how they back Sony, it's really emotional. It's not really factual. It's just all about how I feel and how my feelings are considered better than your own. I seen a so-called grown man crying because Elden Ring won. So y'all know my quote. Y'all know my favorite quote. Other than you're gonna need, I'm talking about the Vaseline. Damn it, I can't say it right. But y'all know my favorite quote. When these ponies are on the poop deck, they gonna never know when they gonna need that Vaseline for Jim Ryan. Because not only are they getting dug out on the poop deck, their emotions are getting dug out. Their egos are getting dug out. Their pride is getting dug out. Why all over a company that doesn't give a damn about me and or you in this process? That's like, bro, it's just the dollar. The dollar is what Sony is starting to lack now in this console war streets. Them selling that thing on the corner ain't finna work that much no more. It's just, Sean, I know you tell them to get on that street corner. I know you do.
Fuck,
but
bro.
at this point, they might as well just go get a job at CVS or something, man, because it's not gonna work that fast. Money for Sony isn't working no more. So
I love it.
At this point, they just might as well be a upstanding citizen and come on over to the Xbox family. Just allow Microsoft to get the acquisition so we all can enjoy games at a cheaper price. Because I remember y'all saying before, nobody complains about the $2 nasty ass tacos from Jack in the Box. Nobody complains about that.
Right.
You might ask for extra cheese, some extra lettuce. You know, you try to jazz that thing up, but you like it.
Facts.
So all this damn hating is really just an ego trip and a popularity contest. Your man isn't winning. Only thing you gotta look at, if you want to see who a person actually is, look at the fruit, look at the tree and the fruit that it bears. I can't even like Sony no more because of the fruit of their fan base. I strongly believe, I'm not saying that I'm correct because I'm not a lawyer or involved in anything like that, but I believe that Microsoft can very possibly use the backhanded comments against them from the Sony ponies themselves and use that in court. Like, look, these PlayStation players are saying we don't have no games. We don't have no quality games. So why is Sony trying to stop us from doing this? Even their own fan base admits to us not being able to live up to this process. So let the Activision Blizzard King deal go through so we can go through the process of having fun games for a cheaper price for the whole community of gamers, not just Xbox gamers, not just PlayStation gamers, not just PC or Nintendo. If you still rocking with AOL and somehow you gaming on that, then hell, we with you too.
Yo, Rico, before you go,
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
Oh my God, you never know you're gonna need the Vaseline. I'm telling you, because they need to get lubricated. They have to. In order for this to digest right, I mean, you can't digest nothing through the rear end, but they figuring out some way for Jim Ryan to do it. So, hey man, just clench your butt cheeks, put on your big boy pants, and allow this Activision Blizzard deal to go through. So y'all can be kings and queens of gaming and enjoy our time for personal experience and not my experience being overlorded for your own. But that's all I had to say. Wait, Sean.
Yes.
You quit karate class because your karate instructor wouldn't teach you the ancient Chinese secret of pressure point abortions.
Oh damn! Pressure point abortions.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
All right, Rico. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
Love y'all, man. Be safe, guys.
All right,
Be
bro.
safe.
Peace out, man.
Peace.
Onyx with the 2. Gaming Forte need a UV light for them PS5 trade.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Got to make sure them things all right, man. Clean. Smitty Smith with the 5. Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson are making a new movie called White Kratos Can't Jump. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. Yo, crazy. PYD, what's up with you, man?
Look. What's going on, Durt? What's going on? Barkley, I got a couple things to say. First thing, shout out to Rico Judge. That boy was talking forever. But I got a couple things to touch on. Durt, this bitch ass FTC, and this dick nose ass bitch Lena Khan trying to block this deal. They not gonna block me, Durt. This deal's gonna pass, and we're gonna get some new games on Game Pass. Day one. We're gonna get new games out this deal, and let you know another thing too. All these motherfuckers like bitch ass slow-mo backslap talking shit about Halo. Halo was rough when it launched. You know, me and Dad was playing last night. We were on all day. Halo is exactly where it needs to be, Durt. Halo Infinite is in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
That's it? You
Say,
piece of shit.
Fuck these ponies. Fuck the FTC. Fuck Lena Khan. Fuck Big Cloud. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye.
Take care, player, man.
PYD. Oh, man.
Let's record it from that, bro, because I know we need to cut the show.
Yeah,
man.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to Grand Rapids, Michigan. My daughter is graduating from college tomorrow. And we got a dinner tonight, 2-hour drive. So, yeah, that's why we did a little earlier, man.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Listen, we got to go in. There's a lot going on. I got family over as well. I don't know if you could hear the background or not, but everyone's here today. Anyway, what's going on with you, player, besides going out and that? What's going on with the Monday TTS?
Nothing much, man. You know, we got WBG on Monday. I'm trying to do a video, man, because I really want to talk about, you know, PlayStation, the direction they're headed, and you know, also Xbox is headed in a direction. Also, it's a different direction for PlayStation. I kind of want to talk about that. Thank you, Smitty Smith. Thanks everybody. Yeah, man. So that's about it, bro. I'll probably do a video Sunday. I can't do it tomorrow.
You just did.
Nina Khan been fucked by so many losses that she is off on maternity leave. Goodness. Damn, Chia Walker. I didn't even know you talk like that, brother.
Chia Walker's got it, bro. Look, man, when it comes to Lena Khan on the FTC, the next time, listen to me, player. The next time I'm going to pull up to that shit, bro. It's a shame, though, because I got to be honest with you. Like, you got Brad Smith and these guys pulling up on that. But that's bullshit. But the next time I pull up to the FTC...
Man, I'd have went back to that house and I'd have pulled a Terminator on the front door. Boom, boom, boom! Who the fuck you think you playing with, woman? Who you think I am, some fruity pie?
But anyway, guys, listen, great show. I know it was earlier than normal. Next week and the week after is possibly going to be the WBG time, like 6:15 Eastern time, guys. The way it's looking, I'll talk to Durt and I'll see what we can do. But that's what to expect for the next 2 weeks, unless my duty change, unless he looks after me, I'm not sure, player. But guys, do you want to say anything before you go, play?
No, man, that's it, man. Just I love you guys, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, take care. Keep talking that shit. We out.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah, shit. You motherfuckers know what time is it? Hit that motherfucking like button. And you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the west side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers. G started with a 2 and that. Congratulations to your daughter, Durt.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it, bro. Take care of yourself. Be safe, bro.
Javier.